Do you need a card for a special occasion? I have a fun fold for you. It could be a special occasion, it could be a not so special occasion. This fun fold can go either way, and I'm going to teach you step by step how to make this with the belly band. It is so stinking cute, and I hope you enjoy it. Come on in. I am Dawn, creator at Dee Dee Creates Crafts. This is the channel for simple cards, helpful hints, duplicatable projects you'll be able to make just from watching one of my videos. I'm going to turn the camera down now. We're going to get started. Let's create some crafts. Here we go. All right, I don't want you to get you dizzy. I want to turn you down where you can see. And let me put the light down. All right, I'm hoping you're not crooked. Let's get started. Cutting a base. It's kind of like a postcard, 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And yes, you heard correctly, 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's your base. Now the actual card part is going to be 10 by 4, and then fold it in half or score it at 5. Then you need 2 squares. Each of them need to be 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I used the Hues of Happiness pattern paper, and this designer series paper is stunning. Look at all the different patterns. It also comes in a suite, so there is your matching bling. Here are some flowers. I actually used the die and cut from the cardstock. The designer series paper, your pattern paper. The die actually fits a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 of the items in your paper. Or go ahead and stamp them and then use the die cut. But Hues of Happiness, pretty, 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 pretty. So I wanted to show that to you because I know you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Hopefully the reason you're here, but the reason I started Dee Dee Creates Crafts channel is 1, to introduce you to me, 2, introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products, and 3, show you how to use the products you order with me to make simple cards and simple projects that you're just gonna enjoy and get a bigger bang for your buck, because now you've ordered some designer series paper and I'm going to show you how to use it all year long. Or you order a stamp set and I'm going to show you how to use it at least 5 times. It's not just going to sit on your shelf. So feel confident when you order products with me. 1, you're going to definitely know how to use them, but 2, you're supporting this channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Now getting on with step 2, we are going to fold our squares in half, point to point. Or would that work either way? Yep, it would, but look, we don't want it in half like a book. You want it folded point to point. Now, before we assemble our card, what we're gonna do, decide which pretty side do you want to be the most focused. So for me, I'm gonna do the lighter, less bold, and have the bold pretty be the inside. So this is we're going to adhere this part to the bottom, not the top part, just the bottom, what would we call that, triangle, to the bottom of our card. And then all that'll be hidden once we adhere that as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put it in place like this so I know where it's going. And look, with these measurements, it almost corner to corner really matches so pretty and so good that I think you're going to be really tickled with it. So I'm going to put a little on the edge here, and then I'm going to come up. And you know me, I start away from the edge, get my glue going, and go towards the edge so that that first blob of glue that comes out won't be going squishing and squashing beyond our paper. And then with the tip, I just push it around. This is very, very, very good adhesive. Once it dries, boy, oh boy, it stays stuck. It stays in place. But in the meantime, it gives you the wriggle room. If I was up too high this way, I could scoot it down, etc., etc. Let me flip this over just to make my vision, for me, the visual, a little easier. All right. Is there a reason I'm putting it on both sides? That's more for my personal security, with my emotional security with my adhesive. You do not have to do that, but I feel more comfortable doing it knowing I am adhering my goodies down where they need to be. So now when we flip it over, our card can close, and this is going to close over it before we put our cute belly band on it. So that was part of your step 2, and that needs to be the first part of your step 2 you do before adhering it down to the actual base. So, so I'm going to do that next. Again, I'm starting in the away from the edge. I'm dragging it towards the edge. And this will give it a little more security, this meaning the triangles, because we're now gluing it to the base. They'll be covered and they're glued down, and then they're glued down really a second time. So they're gonna feel and look and be nice, 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 and secure. So I'm eyeballing that, making sure everything looks nice and in place. Put my glue away, and this is how the card's going to open. Like this, like this, like this. And we're going to make a belly band for the closure. And I'm going to, let me grab it real quick. I'm going to stamp a sentiment on the inside. I had it wet because I was cleaning it. All right, let me get on my memento. I'm throwing it across the rim. Make sure I stamp my sentiment right side up. I am pleased with that. Ta-da! So we have our nice sentiment on the inside. And you could put, I'll probably stamp and flower there when I'm all done with the card. So I'll put that there for now. And what we want to work on is our belly band. So I'm going to bring everything in that I need and show and tell what I've done. This was just a scrap, which is why I'm going to use it for the belly band. I probably would make it a little wider. This one is 3/4 of an inch. I would definitely make mine 1 inch if I was cutting it myself. But this was scrap, and I just wanted to use it, and I feel like it will be fine. I'm going to put something in there. Little piece of scrap paper, just because in case it's not dry yet, my little baby sentiment, I won't mess it up. So this, our belly band, is going to go around the whole thing. And I am going to use the opposite side like that. I just thought that'd be really pretty. You want it not even snug. You want it wrapped around, but not too tight. You want it loose enough that the belly band will slide easily on and off your card. I've done that once or twice where my belly bands are too tight, and you're like, what? Because I worry my recipient won't be able to get it off and won't know what to do with it when they do. All right, let me go this way, a little this way, a little that way, and get it even, secure it in place like that. Make sure that's going to cover it. Check my sliding, not too shabby. And this is a label I die cut, and I'm going to put that in the middle. It's going to be our pretty decoration. I am, for my adhesive, I'm going to use tear and tape, because I really want this nice, nice, nice and secure. You could either, your preference, glue this down. You could use pop-ups, the dimensionals. I am just going to do it this way. So now I want to make sure this is fairly well centered. And let me come back and see this guy, make sure he's fairly centered. It's gonna look good. So this slides on and off. And let's decorate this little guy. Let me get my glue dots. There I go. Because I just saw, you know me, bows and bling. I got so tickled because I didn't realize I'd do this. I asked once, I think on my Facebook page, if you all like bow, ribbon, or bling to decorate with better. And some of you guys, my subscribers from YouTube, are also on Facebook, but they told me I use both. And I'm like, what? They like either or, but started using both because I do it in my videos. And I'm like, I did not even realize I do that. How funny is that? Didn't even realize I tend to do both. So I got a little tickled at myself. And I also got tickled that you guys noticed, and tickled that now you're like me, you do both. Sometimes we see things and we're like, well, that's cute, but it's just not me, or it's not my personality, or I'll do mine a little different. And other times, it's like, this is great. I think I'll put that on top, and I want a little baby dimensional right there. We have baby dimensionals and full-size dimensionals. This little guy I'm in love with is called Take Your Pick. And it's got a pick side, it's got a spatula side, it's got a, looks like bubblegum side that helps you pick things up. So did I glue that down? I did. So these under guys, my leaves, I'm gonna tuck under, glue flat, but tuck under my flowers. And then this one, this little leaf, put just a dab of glue right barely there so he'll stick to the flower, but I also want it elevated. So just on one of the leaves, I put a the baby dimensional. So this leaf, I'm gonna glue this one flat as well. I see I need a little dot right there. Dot of glue. Little dab will do ya. And now I've got a label. So this label, oh, and that. A label and a bow. I'm glad that doesn't show. Look, that's my tape from holding my paper in place or my dies in place. But look, it doesn't show on the other side, so I didn't notice till I flipped it over to put my little dimensionals on. I call them little, but these are the full size. So let me see. I think I want this more towards the middle because I want it to hang over a little bit. And the cute, fun edges up top there, those are also part of the dies from the Hues of Happiness. And the dies may have a different name. I just know Hues of Happiness is the name of the designer series paper. So if you find it in the catalog, I'll put all the links and good stuff below for you to order it. I'll do that. And we still have I'm gonna put this, look you guys, I'm gonna put it on the belly band so it overlaps all the pretties in the center, but the belly band will still slide on and off. So now, what colors, and I think I'm just gonna go matchy-matchy. Oh, so pretty. I was debating about using several different colors because the cardstock, the pretty designer series paper, so that slides right off. Your pretty flaps open, and I chose to have my belly band match the openings of my triangles, and then your actual card opens. So yes, I'm looking at it. I definitely need a flower. Tell me in the comment section, don't you guys think I need to stamp a flower right there or fussy cut one and glue it down? Tell me in the comment section what you think. And tell me, do you like this card? I think you're gonna say yes, but would you use this to make like wedding invitations or shower invitations? Or do you think you'd do like I just did and make it for everyday use, like for somebody's birthday card? Look, so sweet. Here's your other one. So we've got a couple different colors. So I like you to see it in a couple different colors. So your step 3 was to cut your strip for the belly band, die cut your label, stamp your image on the label or add your die cut cardstock pieces, and then stamp the sentiment on an additional label to add to the label. Label on label. What? For more videos like this one, all you gotta do is subscribe, you guys. I want you to find me again, and I have fun. I hope you have fun. So it's so much easier to find me when you are subscribed. Let me ask you too, did you have fun? Did you learn something new? Go like this, boop, and hit the like button. And that will tell YouTube that you want other crafty friends to find this video. So here is your August host code. I'm pointing it out because did you know you could get my monthly card class for free? What? That is 4 cards, 2 designs, including shipping and including envelopes. I found out I'm one of the very few that adds and includes envelopes with her cards kits. So I'll put all that info in the description section. If you want to see a sneak peek picture for September card class, is go to the community button, which is on the home page of Dee Dee Creates Crafts. I'm going to turn you up now so we can say goodbye. And so remember to tell me in the comments section, are you going to use this fun fold? Let me grab it. For a special occasion or an everyday occasion? What do you think you'd use it for the most? But it's fun. This was a fun one, don't you think? Friday, that's tomorrow, I've got our August card class for you. And then the following week, I've got a new fun fold. I'd never seen it before. It is so different. So join me again tomorrow, Friday. Join me again next week, Tuesday, because I've got a fun fold I cannot wait to show you. So I hope you're subscribed so you'll know when I'm coming live again, which is Tuesdays and Fridays, unless I get busy or have stuff, and then I might postpone the Tuesday one or sometimes Friday one. I'm rambling. Have a great rest of the day. My crafty friends, I hope you have a crafty good day. Bye, you guys.